Finally, a chicken I could put my blessing behind. Say yes to Pop Yes Chicken, the official chicken of Pop Abaiga. The only chicken you'll need for your salvation. Even that Shlomo guy likes it.
Oh yeah, that's good stuff.
Say yes to Pop Yes. It's heavenly.
Coming soon to Animal Planet. What happens when you take the Summer of Love's fiery but mostly peaceful protesters and you combine them with shark interactions? You get one wacky petting zoo reality TV show mashup that you don't want to miss. Don't miss Autonomous Zone Petting Zoo, the only reality series where the sharks pet you. Coming to Animal Planet. Coming soon to Animal Planet. What happens when you take the Summer of Love's fiery but mostly peaceful protesters and you combine them with shark interactions? You get one wacky petting zoo reality TV show mashup that you don't want to miss. Don't miss Autonomous Zone Petting Zoo, the only reality series where the sharks pet you. Coming to Animal Planet.
Are you looking for that special someone to save the world with from the evil oppressors and fascists? Do you care more about the pronouns people use instead of who they are as a person?
Use she, her pronouns, and I am as...
Do you feel the need to correct everyone about race and gender at all times, no matter the situation? Do you spend hours at a time screaming from your car about how unfair everything is?
Could this year get any fucking worse?
Then we have the dating app for you. Unhinged Unhitchables. Filter by pronouns, gender identity, race, fandoms, and more. Never match up with someone who will reject you because you're entitled to love too.
It's kind of hard to understand, but I'm a big lesbian.
Wank.
All right, I made you guys wait long enough. I'm sorry. Yeah, lunch just took way longer than I anticipated because, of course, it did. Am I muted? Oh, where's my video thing? Hello, Rob. Thank you for doing that right in the mic.
Sorry.
We love hearing Rob clear his throat constantly, don't we? There we go. All right. For that, we're vaping. I'll be coughing the whole time. Yay. Help contribute to the live resin fund.
The vape fund.
Please. So hello everybody. So we watched She-Hulk a couple of days ago.
Shulky.
It's awful. Why is it awful?
It's because
it's like got good moments, but then it's got really, really, really bad moments.
The bad moments are so bad.
The bad moments are so bad, it makes me not even want to finish the show.
They just drag everything down. I mean, the bad moment. Oh my god, it is. Like I said, there are some. I did like a few things in it, but again, the bad moments are just so incredibly bad.
Don't believe us? Yay!
Shulky.
Bad way, my bad. Yes, I gotta cough real quick. That is from Live Resin. Hopefully I'll make this better. Oh, it's Batwhamming bad. It's getting bad.
I don't think.
Well, no, but then it's like good in other places, so it's like I can't make him its mind.
Okay, just for the record, my chat is freezing, but if I back out of it and then I refresh it, it picks back up again.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's a problem. I think it's a problem with YouTube in the chat.
It might be YouTube. So YouTube will suppress this channel. We probably won't be allowed to get more than 20 people in here at a time because of YouTube.
But here's the thing about Batwhamming. Mm-hmm. Here's the thing about Batwhamming. You didn't have to take it seriously. This is begging it for you to take it seriously. Did I sound right?
Begging for you, yeah. It's trying too hard.
This is begging for you to take it seriously.
He's trying too damn hard. That's the problem.
And, and the whole problem, and like, she comes across as completely unlikable.
That's kind of the problem. Like, our main character is an entitled SJW.
She's worse than an entitled SJW.
She's a rich, entitled college SJW.
She's an unfeeling, uncaring B word.
I think she thinks she cares, but
she's selfish. First of all, she's selfish. I don't want to be a superhero. I'm not going to be a superhero. I'm not going to have my life taken away from me.
Right.
How about the idea of that? Now you have these abilities, and you can do more.
Yeah. See, I'm a Hulk now, and there's my cousin. He's also a Hulk.
Mm-hmm. And I got his Hulk cooties.
And I got his Hulk cooties.
I got his Hulk cooties on me.
Do you think Titania is playing herself? I have no idea who that is. So.
That's
is that Jersey Shore?
Yeah, it's Jersey Shore.
No idea. I know nothing of that person other than what I've seen in the show. So I don't know. What are they gonna do with a green lady? Is the Rule 34 version better?
Let me tell you, it's one part I missed about this from the first episode is that he tackles her off screen before she attacks those guys.
Those guys kind of had it coming though.
Yeah, but he Hulk, regular Bruce Banner Hulk, tackles her.
Techie Mantis, 2 months super chat. I am Hulk, but I Hulk better. Yeah, I'm clearly better than you. I can clearly control it better than you.
And there's a couple parts where they just lay it on heavy.
Like it goes right in the very beginning, just for it's troll bait basically.
Yeah,
it's troll bait.
This is troll bait. This is someone's idea of like how do we get back at certain people?
How do we get back at the quote unquote man baby?
Yeah, how do we get back at the male? Oh,
Don't get me wrong. There's plenty of them who deserve. Like I tweeted out today, hey, any topics you guys want to see? And they're like, oh, do a weight loss plan. It's like clearly that is a man baby. That is a textbook.
That's just mean.
Yeah, that's just a textbook man baby. Somebody's mother didn't love him and forgot her appointment at Planned Parenthood. That's a man baby. I deal with those all the time, right? But not it's not every single guy and male on the planet, right?
Oh. Did you see my tweet here?
No, I'm busy. I'm watching this. I don't care what you do.
Techie Mantis was just replying. So I'm sorry, Techie.
Did you see what tweet?
No, I'll show you later. Okay.
Well, no, you interrupted the show. So what is it? What did you say?
Lord of the Rings. This is where they get the stories from.
I don't care about Lord of the Rings.
Toilet.
I don't care about Lord of the Rings.
All right. Anyway,
Lord of the Rings was shit in the beginning, so I don't think they're gonna fucking ruin it.
All right, but this is kind of it. This part's kind of interesting. The news reports, the aftermath. I'm like, yeah, because a superhero just doesn't appear, and then everybody kind of just forgets.
Like, hey, we got a new Hulk, or we got a new one. It's a She-Hulk.
Hey, there's a new kid in town. Okay, all right, but
calling the Green Woman a hero who saved lives. Yeah, so she gets fired for it though.
But this part is kind of dumb. Oh, it's a chick Hulk, man. I'm like, oh my god. Yeah, so this chick, so pretty decent, right?
She turned into a Hulk,
like a chick Hulk.
A She-Hulk. Yeah, that's you go. So this.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, but that's how.
I mean, some of this is okay. Some of this is kind of cute. Like, you would see this in the that part I don't mind.
All right, but okay, now this
that part I don't mind.
Oh, Fernandez T, $13.
Thank you so much, $13.
Namaste.
Thank you.
But this scene I have a problem with. Okay, because
this is where it immediately goes into this Womanism male bashy stuff.
Okay, but apart from this, okay. Now, I don't know if this is a bar. This is a bar she hung out at regularly.
Yeah, this is her regular. This is her Murphy Brown bar.
This is her Murphy Brown bar. But wouldn't they not want her in the place now because they were going to be afraid that she's going to trash it?
But she saved people. So.
She saved people. Jen, listen, I'm sorry, but the owner can't have you in here.
Well, no, because they like her because she saved people.
Okay, all right.
I don't know. You're reading too much into it.
Maybe I am. I don't know.
Probably. You're just picking apart stuff. They want somebody called She-Hulk. That's not me. I don't like that name at all. That's not what I would do.
That's not. I would be like Hulk-S or Hulkstress or whatever. Or Wham and Hulk.
Ain't no women bust no ghost. So here's where we go full ghost. Like, they're just ripping off
Lady
Ghostbusters.
Hulk, Girl Hulk, She Hulk, just give them what they want. Okay, fine.
Ghostbusters, we didn't agree to that name. It's exactly the same. This is exactly the same.
Why is Megan here not making a dude sandwich?
we already has. That's what we
already
had.
had lunch.
Yeah, we just had lunch.
Yeah. I'm fully capable of making sandwiches. I love making sandwiches. Are you kidding me? Oh my god.
So they want the Girl Hulk, they want the She Hulk, they want the Lady Wham and Hulk. So she's got a Hulk out. She's like, I don't want to be the Hulk all the time.
Okay, you know what? And
then they give her free drinks and stuff.
Yeah, she's never.
This looks awful, by the way. This CGI, can you see this?
Oh my god, this is so.
Can you see this? This is awful.
This is so poorly. It looks like they're two completely different scenes. This is so poorly integrated that it looks like it's unfinished.
It does.
It really does.
It looks like it needs a few more minutes to cook. Can you imagine it's 2 pounds? Oh, thank you.
This looks like
I do jiggles.
How back in the 70s they used to do these kind of things, and it was just blatant. You could tell it was just blatantly added in post.
Like you,
like almost like on this. Okay,
this guy. So they make this guy. This is how the She-Hulk writers see all of you.
Yeah. This is how they see me.
Instead of they say you this way, they see you guys this way. They see every male who's watching.
They say this is how they see men in power.
Yeah, no, this is how they just see men in general. Like I can differentiate between the one asshole on Twitter who says I need to go on a diet versus
Tarantino. How many people we got? 26 people watching. Thank you for joining us on this.
I just kind of went last minute.
Lovely Friday afternoon. Hope everybody's enjoying themselves.
We probably need to turn on the air conditioner again.
Yeah,
actually, if you want to do that,
we'll do that. I mean, right now.
Yeah, go ahead. I got a cough for you.
Okay.
It's getting warm with all the computers going and the.
Yeah. Okay, I'll be back.
Finish it when they can hear you on mic. Thank you. This guy is how the writer's room sees you, and they have to put it in the very 3 minutes into the opening thing. 3 minutes in. Oh, nice little trick you pulled there, Walt. We'll just let this scene play out. Can I put audio?
Walters, but don't you think it's a little unsportsmanlike to suddenly debut superpowers just to drum up publicity?
He thinks she all of a sudden did this just to drum up publicity for herself. She did it on purpose. Instead of the fact that she literally didn't want it. This guy is the epitome of jealousy and this guy is every bad a-hole that these women have ever imagined or seen on Twitter. And there's guys like this out there. Not every guy though, that's the thing. And that's kind of where the show really, really feeds into the negative reviews, right? Because they put it right in the beginning. They put it right there for even the normies to notice. Because my friend who's watching this too is watching this and loved the first episode, saw the second episode and said, the second episode, they lay really heavy into the anti-male, bad guy stereotype stuff. And women know I don't act like this in real life. Well, like this guy does, probably, but.
Listen for yourself.
Only you. Yeah, this is bad.
Only you would think that. Yeah, only this guy would think that. At least she kind of.
Can prevent forest fires.
No, well, only he would think that she does Hulk out on purpose just to just to show him up. Yeah. He's one of these insecure. He's like the negative male stereotype of every bad tweet, bad Tinder DM, bad.
Why are they so obsessed with CGI? Well, okay, you know what?
I know women like assholes. Stupid women do. And they'll tell you, like, yeah. Basically, you can tell what a woman likes based on her IQ. A stupid woman will like an asshole.
Okay, well, you know what? Here's part of it, okay, about the CGI. There are ways you could have fudged it, okay? I mean, you could have used body doubles. You could have used, you could have done things. You could have shot at different angles. You could, different post, and your favorite movie, Lord of the Rings, actually did this.
Lost Boys is my favorite movie.
I'm kidding. With Gandalf, trying to make Gandalf look bigger than the hobbits. Initially.
Oh yeah, the perspective stuff.
Yeah, the perspective stuff. You can do that with perspective. Here, they just wanted to go full bore CGI, and it just looks really bad. It just looks. I mean, there are times it's just like you cannot the total, the whole uncanny valley thing.
It's very uncanny valley because like when she interacts with props, like you saw her take the shot, it looks so bad.
We're gonna get to a part later that's more brightly lit, and you could tell even. Yeah, it's even worse.
Yeah. Also, this show's way too dark.
Well, this scene is dark.
I really don't feel like talking about it.
Nepotism.
Take a lap.
Nepotism. I knew it.
How did you get the Hulk powers? Nepotism. What?
Just because she doesn't feel like talking about it. This guy should be ripped apart.
Dennis.
Take a lap, Dennis.
I'm gonna go talk to it.
This was just meant to piss off the male audience.
There's a hot chick over there. I'm going to talk to it.
Yeah.
It. Oh wow, we're gonna show him objectifying women. Ha ha ha! Look at that! Ha ha! Look how clever we are.
I'm going to talk to it.
I'm Dana Schwartz. Look how clever I am.
Even the most chauvinistic type of male out there does not talk about women like this. This is troll bait to the umpteenth degree, I think. So knowing that they're just putting this in there just to piss people off, right? They're doing this like they might as well just name him Man Baby, you know.
Buddy mine, like I said, if we were in a bar, but my buddy Jimmy, if we were in a bar and he wanted to go talk to someone, he would say, "Excuse me."
He was saying another.
But my buddy Jimmy, if he wanted to talk to, he would see a young lady somewhere, and he wanted to talk to her, he would just say, "Excuse me," and then he would go and buy her a drink. "Hi, how are you? Can I buy you a drink?" He wouldn't say there's a hot chick over there, I'm gonna go talk to it.
Like, as a woman, I know that guys are not this bad. Usually you're gonna get one or two little immature bratty little trolls, but real males in general, like humans in general, are not the little Pepe the Frog troll meme things, right? A pimp player would be nice around women. I'll be fake. I don't know. I don't really deal with that.
A smart woman may piss on you. Well. But it is just so cringeworthy.
Some guy just gave me both of these drinks for free because you're a superhero.
Yay.
I'm not a superhero.
I do not want to. And then we get into still even more social commentary. I did not go to law school and rack up six figures in student loans.
If you just
to be a superhero.
If they just mentioned it now, rather than keep coming back to it,
yeah.
Okay, fine. All right, fine.
She says student debt like twice in this.
I mean, but you keep coming back to that. You keep coming back.
I gotta do a little bit of my own political commentary here. You know what? When they have six figures in student debt and they're getting a $10,000 handout, they're more insulted than I am hurt in my own pocket. So,
like, what the hell is this gonna do?
That is kind of funny to me that the very people who are demanding a free ride and demanding they get the handouts and stuff that it's not going to make a dent in it, you know? So that is a little bit funny to me. I'm not going to be super duper honked off that some people are getting $10,000 wiped out. If that's it, because let's face it, I am still waiting on $2,000 for FEMA that I will never see from my mom's cremation because she died of the coof. So I will never see that. I think a lot of people are never going to see their $10,000.
That's
all this political grandstanding and crap and all of this social commentary crap.
Those wheels tend to move slowly.
Yeah, but I'm never going to see that. I'm never going to. I'll be dead before I see it.
All right. Well, anyway.
I didn't go to law school and rack up this just to be a vigilante. That's for billionaires and narcissists and man babies. And adult orphan man babies for some reason.
Yeah, you're taking shots at...
She's taking shots at Iron Man. She's taking shots at Batman. She's taking
shots at Captain America. She's taking shots at everybody.
And that's why... And this is where, if you just have had enough of this, like this scene, you will not care about anything. Like if you haven't turned this off by now, this opening scene will tune you out or turn you off if you just cannot stand any more of this crap. This is Ghostbusters 2016 level, heavy-handed, You know, okay, we get it. You hate superheroes, for crying out loud.
And this show hates superheroes.
This show hates superheroes.
And again, you think this is bad? Oh,
take it from me. Like, if I were hired to write Lord of the Rings, I would do exactly this. I would be taking shots at elves and dwarves and all of this stuff. So this is written by women who hate superheroes.
Yeah.
And that's where I'm getting my entertainment out of it. Is just to see how bitter and bitchy these female writers are.
Yeah, I mean, like
it's wow, are they entitled? Wow, are they unlikable? Oh my god. So that's where my amusement's coming from, is how bad these writers are.
It's
you could be an Avenger. No.
Do
they offer health care? More of that crap. Do the Avengers offer health care?
Yes! They are employees of Tony Stark. Tony Stark, you know, the guy with the suit in Iron Man, and oh god, these
social commentary. I don't have health care either.
They literally they work for the United States government. They get, for God's sake.
They want health care because they're all on something. They're all here's my social commentary, everybody. These woke ass rich bitch writers, right? They all want something for free. They want their health care so they can get their damn mood stabilizers, their antidepressants, their anti-anxiety medications. Because they all have to go to the goddamn doctor every week because they all have issues. They don't know what gender they are. They don't know what fucking mood they are. They don't know how to label themselves. They don't know how to identify because they're a bunch of narcissistic assholes.
All right, but you know, remember when Jessica Gao said, well, we want to show the parts of being a superhero you don't see.
I don't want to see it. I don't need to see him wiping his ass.
This is why you don't see it. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. No, do the Avengers offer health care? Who the fuck asks that? Oh, pardon my language. Who asks that question?
See, my problem with The Boys, though, is that they need to make that about a G rating, because I do not want to see superheroes rip people's arms off. I'm not watching it. Maternity leave. Do they have maternity leave? Do they have pension? Are they even paid?
Whoa!
Here's the thing, Hulk. This stuff is just their social commentaries through the roof. Hi, Mecca. Here's the $69 for healthcare. Thank you.
Provocateur.
$69. That's going straight to the sponsor.
I think you might have to update it with Butthead 69.
We'll add another one. Yeah. We can add another one.
Provocateur coming through like a boss with the $69 super chat.
That's worth this is Resin, by the way. Yeah, so Vegas has live Resin $29 1 gram carts. What the crap?
Here's the thing, though.
Vegas, man,
is a total snack. What does that even mean?
The Hulk Gen is a total. I don't know. She's
tasty. Is it that? I don't know.
I just saw House of Dragon. I will say, it's worth watching. To
I liked it. I thought it was entertaining.
I liked it.
You know, for what it was. I'm not that familiar with Game of Thrones, but that's another discussion.
I liked it. I liked House of Dragon. I did a review of it. Nobody watched it.
All right. So here comes the dude. Here comes this dude.
We gotta jiggle more because I'm objectifying myself for money. We're objectifying ourselves.
Yeah.
So she got fired. Is this what? Did they fire her at her party or no? Jen, here, we gotta fire her.
Now they're firing her. They're firing her now.
Can you go back to Jen? No, I can't control it anymore.
Okay, so sorry. Okay, this is kind of.
Yeah, see if they could give us like a superhero thing. Oh, now she's drunk.
Yeah, because when she
like that's kind of cute. Okay, she transforms.
All right,
this is where the show kind of stops with the social. So the first 4 minutes, just skip past that first 4 minutes.
All right, so here we have
different metabolism. So yeah, they're like, hey, we gotta fire you. That's not what we're calling it. I don't want to be called the She-Hulk.
You're a liability.
I don't want to be called the She-Hulk.
You're a liability.
I don't want to be called the She-Hulk.
Okay, you're a liability. We can't have you hulking out and swaying your. So, we gotta let you go.
So what was I supposed to do? Like let them all get hit in the face with the desk and let them all get attacked? No, you did the right thing, but we can't have you because you're a liability.
Yeah, that's understandable. To a certain degree, I can kind of understand why they would do that.
It's like, wait, you're firing me? Yeah.
Yeah, you're fired. Yeah, you're fired. And here's title card: She-Hulk Attorney at Law.
This whole episode is only 20 minutes long, too.
Well, yeah, it's what 27 minutes, but it's really 27 minutes 49 seconds, but it's like 3 or 4 minutes of credits.
So she gets a call from her brother.
She's hungover, and so here she is, single female lawyer.
Oh yeah, nobody wants to hire her. That's
you can't hire a lawyer who's a superhero. You're a liability. You're a liability. Okay, this is. Oh, look at how rough I have it.
Okay, I got mute. So I'm still like coming on the tail end of this.
Look at how rough I have it. I'm a single female lawyer, and I cannot get a job in my field of expertise, and I am being treated unfairly because the world is full of misogynists, and I'm lying in bed feeling sorry for myself with a picture of Captain America's ass on my phone.
Yeah, did they show that? Where's Captain America's ass on her
coming
phone?
up.
It's coming up later.
Yeah, it's coming up. But like she's all this. Oh my god, I can't. Cricket's cheap.
Yeah, you guys don't know how nice of her apartment she has either. She's got like probably a $4,000 a month apartment in LA.
It's either it's a house.
It's like a house. I think she's got like the top
look, they're
floor.
trying to show it all disheveled. They can't even do a good right at being messy.
Well, I mean, this is how messy a rich girl
she's got a bottle of wine, empty Chinese food containers, and Jen, what? Swiss Village mascot.
I'll feed jobs for a fresh start. So she just wants to completely quit.
Swiss Village mascot. I don't.
So her friend's trying to still get her a job as a lawyer, and Jen's like, I'm just gonna give up. I can't do anything. I'll just be a mascot somewhere since I have to be the Hulk.
I'll just wear like a freaking like dog costume somewhere. I'm sorry. I'm sad and lonely.
How's she sad and lonely with her best friend there?
I don't know.
I don't get it. I don't know.
Phone vibrating. Okay, this is where Cat. Oh look, Cat.
He got his butt on her phone.
That's her phone wallpaper right there.
My phone wallpaper is. I got random phone kitties. That's my lock screen.
This is my phone wallpaper. Look, I'm a guy, so it's different. So.
I mean, mine's trust the path unseen, the Baphomet.
So,
I mean,
mine is Daffy Duck is the Green Lantern. So I mean, which is green screening out.
Mine's super psychedelic too. So.
But okay, she women crying in her mansion. No, it's not really a mansion, but an apartment like that.
It's a mansion, for LA, yes.
In LA?
In LA, she's paying $4,000 a month for this.
I mean, an apartment like that,
clearly
in a nice neighborhood, goes for a nice amount of money.
Captain America's butt.
She's Steve Rogers' butt, and now she's going back to dinner with the family.
She's gotta go home to her family. I was gonna see if they show an exterior here.
From what someone told me...
Well, she has a phone puppy. See, she's normal. Her friend's a normal woman. She's got a phone puppy.
Her friend is the likable one. She is the total B word.
Yeah, my lock screen's just random animals. Oh, like the penguin. Did you see the penguin chasing the butterflies?
Yes.
Oh, it was so cute. There's a bunch of penguins at the zoo, and they're all chasing butterflies. Sean Russell, why can't they write female characters as normal women, not man haters?
Because normal.
I don't know, because they hate men.
Because normal women don't get writing jobs like this. Because normal
women, you have to be a male bashy
capable women.
Snit. Yeah, normal capable. Like they have to be in this little club of, oh yeah, men suck and men hate men. Like that's all these women. So they don't hire them. Sadly.
Okay. Is that Doc Brown's house?
I don't know. I know they've. Well, this is like they're filming this in Georgia.
Oh yeah,
so.
I mean yeah.
Probably not.
So here she's going to meet the family. Now I always thought that.
Now we riffed this scene a few nights ago, and I got that video.
Now if you haven't seen that video, go check it out. It's actually pretty entertaining on its own.
Yeah, because that had nothing to do with the feminism, the woke stuff. It's just her interaction with her family.
Okay, now from what I've been told, I was never a big She-Hulk fan, but from what I've been told, is that Jen Walters was an only child, and both of her parents had died. So this is totally, if that's true, this is totally fictionalized.
Well, that would explain why she's so close to her cousin, though.
Yeah, that explains why she's so close to Bruce, which she always was, but you don't get that sense here.
My wallpaper has Packard and Amex cars and Rolls Royce engines. See, I need to change mine too. Oh, sometimes it's dessert too. Sometimes it's random desserts. Speaking of random desserts, we need to go back to the strip sometime and check out a dessert something. We were there. We were goofing on the Star Trek convention yesterday, and it's dead.
Well, it's Thursday.
It's a dead convention. Like we ran into somebody who we had met at the last one in 2019, and he's like, the convention's pretty dead. So.
Well, yeah. To play all fairness, it's a Thursday night. The real stuff doesn't get started until the weekend.
Yeah, but the Thursday, Friday is all like the Lower Decks and Discovery people.
Yeah. Well, that's why.
Sunday's like Voyager, so if you like the good shows, Voyager
they put the Voyager stuff. They put the Voyager stuff and the good shows on the Sunday on the stuff where it's most populated.
Well, actually, Sunday's the day when people usually leave Vegas.
Yeah, well.
So Saturday's supposed to be the jumping day.
All right. So anyway, the writing is so bad, Movie Geek. I would not be surprised if they hired women.
That one writers. Well, it's Dana Schwartz, who's a young adult writer.
Well, I don't even think she's so young and I don't even think she's a writer.
She had a couple of young adults.
She worked for a real estate firm.
No, Dana Schwartz had a couple of YAs. Sean Russell, thank you so much. They did that so they could see so they could say the adult orphans line and think they're clever, probably.
Well, she wrote a book about tearing down the quote unquote patriarchy. Patriarchy, the guide to white men. American journalist. I'm trying to look at her history here.
So the mom's like, apple pie. Oh, you shouldn't have. It's got too much sugar and calories. It's bad for your waistline. You're gonna get fat if you eat sugar. What do you think I'm gonna do, Mom? Eat the whole pie? Like, is that what her mom thinks? So she's gonna eat the whole pie? I mean, she brought it for everybody to have a slice of.
Okay, Dana Schwartz has written Anatomy, a Love Story, the memoir Choose Your Own Disaster. And she's 35. She's writing a memoir?
What are her life experiences? Boarding school and having to go home to mommy and daddy during the coup?
And the humor book, The White Man's Guide to White Male Writers of the Western Canon. Now, this is someone who's actually said that they need to stop teaching Western authors in schools. Yeah, and I'm trying to see.
She's awokier than that.
I'm trying to see what her education, what her personal career, early life. She was grew up in Highland Park, Illinois, which is a very wealthy neighborhood.
Oh yeah.
She attended Brown.
She's a rich bitch.
Yeah. Brown is
she's a rich Jewish princess. That's one of the writers. What about the Zhao Chow, whatever her name is?
Jessica Gao, whatever it is.
Yeah, whatever her name is.
Yeah. So Jessica Gao. Let me see. So
we get the fake out. We think the mom's setting her up with somebody, and she just wants to give. No, he's too young for you.
Jessica Gao.
The Schwartz is not strong with Dana. No, she's not.
Don't also.
Don't set me up. He's too young for you. No, we just want to give you superhero advice. So her whole family's kind of cringe, but her dad's good. Like we've already, hey, Bruce saves billions of people, and he's so much better than you.
Jessica Gao.
Yeah, what's Jessica Gao up to?
Started
this scene isn't terrible.
Started her career as a writer on Nickelodeon show The Mighty Bee, Back at the Barnyard.
So there's a little bit more to this family scene. The dad's like, hey, can I talk to you for a minute? How are you doing? So the dad's really good. He cares about her. I'm really okay. So then she kind of gets to open up because he knows she's distressed because not only does she just get some life-altering, Hulk powers, this is kind of where the interesting part of the show is. So she gets these Hulk powers out of the blue that she doesn't want. And this I kind of like seeing a little bit because rather than Ms. Marvel, who is like, I just want to be Captain Marvel and I want powers because I want it to make me popular. Okay. She-Hulk here, Jennifer does not want powers at all. Okay. She just wants to be treated normal. So that's a little bit interesting. But, All
right. It says here that Jessica Gao, she worked on Robot Chicken. She joined the writer's room of Rick and Morty. She wrote the episode Pickle Rick. And here we go. While working on the show, now this is just from Wikipedia, so take it with a grain of salt. While working on the show, Gao and other female writers were subject to sexual harassment by members of the fan base that were upset about the show hiring women in the writing room.
I wasn't upset they hired women. I was upset they hired anti-male, anti-superhero, anti-fan women. Because who's this going to appeal to? Just me? Just me, and you're not winning me over with this heavy-handed my student loans and my debt, because I railed on these rich bitch writers. I said, you know what, ladies, if you have no business telling anybody anything coming from your wealth privilege. You will never know what it's like to struggle. You will never know what it's like to have to work retail. You will never know what it's like to work for an 11-cent raise after a year when you're making $11 an hour trying to pay your rent, right? You will never know that. So this is what really pissed me off, is how insulting these rich women have to lecture anybody about how hard they have it. That's what really, really gets me. Is like you're trying to tell me that this rich lawyer with $200,000 of student loans, she's not going to be able to pay that back? Guess what? Even like every other person who's not a Hulk, if they have that kind of education and cannot pay their $200,000 student loans back to be a lawyer, then that is not my problem, and I do not feel bad for them. Then they did something to themselves to either get themselves canceled out of society, which, cancel culture is bullshit, or they did something like shoplifting or did some criminal activity where they cannot get hired or pass a background check, and I don't feel sorry for them at that point.
I think, I'm trying to find what her education is.
She probably went to private school.
Jennifer Chen, Jessica Gao. She went to William & Mary. If this is the same one,
I don't know.
Yeah, that is
the guy from Perfect Strangers. So she even says, like, look, what was I supposed to do? I could have not done anything and let those people get attacked, but then I'm a crappy person. I'm getting punished for doing the right thing, right? That I kind of like. This is where the show kind of gets picked up. So if you can get past that first anti-male crap and that first bit of social commentary, then the rest of the show is decent.
This is actually a pretty honest. This is one.
I like this scene a lot.
Yeah, this is an honest scene here.
I like how the dad interacts with, like, he genuinely cares, and he even has a line here. He's like, you know what? You're not the first person dealing with stuff in this family. We're gonna deal with this together. And guess what? You're not even the first person who's a Hulk in this family. Yeah. So we kind of got this, girl.
Yeah. I mean, like I said,
it's gonna be okay, and I like that.
Of all, they kind of defy the bumbling dad stereotype.
He's not so much the bumbling dad stereotype. He's got really, really good advice here.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, the idiot dad.
I don't think he is an idiot dad.
But usually they go right to the idiot dad.
Yeah.
Yeah. But and for anybody wondering, that's Mark Lynn Baker from Perfect Strangers.
Yeah.
Who got really old.
He did. Well, so did we.
We did too, yeah. What's Balky doing these days?
I don't know.
Don't be ridiculous.
All right. The thing you were dreading happened, but look, you're still standing. So that's kind of one of those things where, she's panicking and she's freaking out, and she didn't want to be a Hulk because she didn't want to have to deal with all this.
Yeah.
Because she knew it'd be bad. Well, guess what? It was bad anyway.
Yeah.
It was bad anyway. It's like Ms. Marvel, where the parents are good and the offspring are crap. Kind of, yeah.
I don't need to prove anything to you. Pedro, want another one, Jen?
Yeah, so she goes back to the bar and starts drinking. And she's like, yeah, I can't afford to drink here anymore. I don't have a job. I'm balling on a budget. until dun, 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 until this guy comes in. Now, he was the guy that she was arguing against on the case in the first episode.
GLK and H or whatever.
Yeah, so he wants to give her a job, and she's like, okay, I'll take it. I'll take it right away.
Yeah, you without hearing the terms.
He's like, yeah, you had an ironclad case against us before I declared a mistrial because you hulked out. Come work for us. Okay, that works.
Yeah.
Take some time to think about it. I accept immediately. I mean, on one condition, can I have a paralegal? I don't care. I don't give a crap.
Fine.
I truly do not care. So I kind of like this guy. He's very honest.
This guy's cool. Yeah, I like this.
He's very honest. He's almost like an autistic level of honest.
But he's a pure businessman. He doesn't care as long as you do your job and you do it to the best of your ability, which is actually refreshing. He's a professional.
So she gets a new job in a new gray building.
Like, I don't know. Are there law firms that have huge buildings usually they occupy a floor on a building like that.
But yeah, so like 11 minutes in, like 10 minutes in is when it actually gets decent, right?
Okay. So here she is. She's showing up for her first day.
Now she wears way too big clothes just so she doesn't hulk out and ruin them too. So I do kind of like that. She's kind of adjusting.
Okay, so. And they're happy to be here. Okay,
yeah.
Come in.
He's like, okay, so one condition, you got to be the Hulk.
Superhuman Law Division. Okay.
We only want She-Hulk. We want her to be the face of it, not you. So you have to be informed while you're here.
But that's kind of, hey, we have a superhero representing us.
Yeah.
Okay, that's kind of logical. Okay, yeah. That is logical.
So I do kind of like, and I think this is unintentional subtext, the am I a diversity hire or not thing, and they don't get it, but if you're smart, you'll get it. They don't understand because I've been in this situation. Like, am I the token woman? Am I the token girl here or not? Or am I here for my own merit? And that's literally like, am I here for my own merit or only because I'm a Hulk?
Yeah.
And he wouldn't offer her the job.
Or am I here because of
my diversity, my special thing, my this or that? And I think a lot of trans people go through this, and I think a lot of people of color go through this, and a lot of women go through this.
Actually, yeah.
They're good at writing supportive families. It's the main characters they suck. They should just write 80s era sitcoms. Sean Russell, yes.
That's actually a really good observation.
Why should I get past anything? If the sexes were reversed, women would be firebombing the writers' homes. Possibly. Well, women wouldn't be watching this if they were reversed. Right. Like, here's the thing, guys. You can take shots at women in these superhero things. They won't notice, and the 5 or 6 women won't care.
Yeah.
I think that's what it really boils down to. And I hate to be that way. That's just going to insult these women more.
You know, I mean, if this says, if she punches out, what, you break a nail? I mean, or, something like that. That's a typical joke.
But yeah, you don't have to get past it. But I'm just saying, like, if that's not going to be a huge problem, because there's going to be a lot of people that's not even going to bother them.
But the whole,
they'd be like, yeah, who cares? I mean, you know, because I hate going back to this, but I keep going back to Angry Joe's thing. He is so not in the culture war, he doesn't care. And there's a lot of people who are just so sick and tired of being triggered by every time a man's attacked or every time there's some social commentary or, you know, so there's a lot of, yeah.
Okay, so I
gotta cough for a second.
Yeah. All right. Okay, so.
And I didn't mute. I thought I muted. I guess I didn't.
Sorry, everybody. Well, I'm getting an ad for TikTok here.
You're getting an ad for TikTok. I'm sorry.
I don't know. Maybe I might.
I think I hit the wrong button. I think I hit the ad button instead of the mute button.
All right. So, okay. Right. So, anyway.
I'm going to mute better now. I am still a little congested, so every time I try and talk loud, it just kills my voice.
Now there are a couple bad moments to this part. Okay, now she's going through the thing. She-Hulk. Now this is where you notice the CGI is particularly
very bad. It's uneven. Sometimes she's bigger than others. Sometimes she's less.
She should be taller than him even now.
Yeah.
Okay, now you get a good idea. Okay, one thing I thought was, now this, hit pause a second.
I'm totally, so she's trying to do the fourth wall thing, but they can't even get her to look at the camera. She's looking kind of past the camera. Yeah. She's looking towards-ish the camera, sort of. See, she's like, is this the only reason I got the job? It's so unfair.
But but they don't even do the fourth wall well, and they don't do it enough.
Yeah.
No, they don't do it enough. I mean,
yeah. I hate to agree with the main chick, that Jessica, whatever, but...
No, if you're going to commit to this, then commit to it.
Yeah, I should be able to enjoy the fact that I got an amazing new job, and I can't.
Okay, now look, right there, it looks pretty bad. And okay, now, oh yeah, the old boys network. Okay.
These dodos never had to deal with this on their first day of work.
Yeah, I bet they did.
They probably did. They're probably just as insecure and crazy.
Because
as you.
I guarantee you, more than one of these a-holes, their dad got them this job.
Yeah, they're probably like, yeah, do I even deserve to be here, or am I just here on daddy's money? Because she doesn't realize that not every guy is gonna be like, yeah, I'm a guy and I'm entitled, like some of these women are.
But there does come a point where you have to prove you can actually do the work. Okay, right here, see, it looks particularly bad. She looks like Fiona from Shrek.
So she wasn't listening to what he was saying, and she says, I'm a bit agnostic. Interesting. Unprecedented for sure. And then she kind of goes off like, I am going to be stressing over saying that for the next year. Yeah. I'll spend the rest of the year worrying about what I just said. Okay, that's kind of, yeah. People with social anxiety are going to relate to that, because I do kind of worry about every little thing that I say all the time. However, the breaking the fourth wall stuff...
I'll spend the rest of the year worrying about what I just said.
Yeah. Take all your financial advice from Rob.
No, don't.
Yeah, so
no.
drain his bank account and live off of her for free.
I'll just say go call somebody who knows what they're doing.
Like, that's cute. You would kind of think, okay, did I say the wrong thing? She should have been paying attention though, instead of her monologuing. However, so here's your new office. Why are you in Hulk form? That's a look. Because they made me.
Again, this
is the only reason they hired me.
Again, here's how bad the CGI looks. It looks unfinished. It looks unfinished. The lighting isn't even. I mean, it's really bad. The shading is terrible. They really could have used more color correction on this.
Dude, for Woman for Change, yeah, except women don't have the money for it. Remember, I make less than the men do. Literally. You see the men who have like $500 super chats all day? Yeah, see, that part is true. Women do make less than men, because women are taken less seriously on the internet than men.
For God's sake, I'm getting in. Why am I? They want to update my phone. For God's sake.
I don't know.
Of all times, they always do the worst time. All
so
right,
she's like, "Who cares if you're a diversity hire? Look at this huge office.
Big ass windows. Just don't get caught changing."
And a fully stocked mini fridge.
Mini fridge. That's not bad.
I mean, it is a pretty nice office. I'll take that office.
Okay, now, but there is a moment here that I do kind of like. I do like this guy. He's kind of nice and sincere.
He's weird, though.
He's weird, yeah. Well,
here's a map to the best bathroom for pooping.
Oh, sometimes you want to know where to go. You're about to be. Yeah, that was a whole plot point on How I Met Your Mother. They were trying to find the best bathroom in the office to
Thank you, I think. So they're just stealing stuff from other people.
So they're stealing other parts from other sitcoms and whatever. That was Marshall when he was a lawyer.
This is them trying to be cute and clever and funny.
They're trying to be clever, yeah.
This is their little key, like, niche moments.
Marshall...
Like, that does come back in the end credits. So.
Yeah, Marshall was self-conscious about going to the bathroom at the office because he felt everyone was judging him because he had a magazine under his... Whatever magazine was, like Sports Illustrated. Or, hey, Marshall's got a big old magazine. And it's just like, yeah, of course you bring a magazine to the bathroom with you. Otherwise, that's just time wasted. So anyway... we digress. I'm very familiar with... Okay, now this is kind of...
This is where they say, hey, you have to represent this guy or else.
You have to represent Abomination who tried to kill Bruce.
Uh-huh. So they address some stuff that I don't think I ever saw or remember. Like, if I saw the Incredible Hulk movie that he was in, I don't remember it.
Was the lowest grossing Marvel movie.
So yeah, if I saw it, I'd have no memory of it. So they try and tie that in because that's just what the girlfriends of the guys who dragged them to these movies want to see.
But again...
It's some, I can't represent him. It's a conflict of interest. Yeah. You tried to kill my cousin. Yeah, but you're gonna, or else you're fired, lady.
Yeah, I mean, I can imagine...
He signed a waiver. He wants you. He won't take it. He
wants specifically you. Okay, so that puts her in a tough spot, which I can appreciate right there.
Yeah, she's like, I want to be signed to absolutely anything else. Well, you're gonna represent him or else.
Represent him or
else you don't get to work here.
All right. Okay. Now this looks particularly bad. Go back a second. Now this scene that looks particularly bad.
Oh,
that
wow.
looks like a cartoon. That looks like an absolute cartoon. How horrible.
No superpowers inside. So then this one doesn't make sense. Okay, so then she's going into the jail to talk to him. They say you can't be a She-Hulk inside, but you have to sign all these waivers that if he attacks you, we're not liable for your death.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let me be the Hulk then.
Yeah, well, let me be the Hulk.
Let me be She-Hulk then.
Walk through, please.
Yeah, so she does all
Please
awkward.
do not step past the yellow line. Okay.
They got a scanner. They got to check
She's
her
still got
in.
that stupid Marsha Clark hair.
We're taking every precaution, but we can't guarantee your safety. So let me be the Hulk then. Like,
yeah, so let me have the ability to protect myself.
Any smart judge would make her get off the case the minute it walked into court. Well, yeah, and that's how you declare a mistrial.
Are there any conflicts of interest in this? Yeah, well, my cousin is Bruce Banner. Okay.
He tried to kill my cousin.
Do you feel that would affect your ability to litigate this case properly? It may. All right.
So they go all Silence of the Lambs here.
Yeah.
And this very awkward,
She doesn't look pretty at all in this. Tatiana Maslany is a very attractive woman.
Yeah, they're frumping her up.
Yeah, they're frumping her up to make She-Hulk look better.
You stepped over the line in your ugly shoes.
Yeah. Okay, so Tim Roth absolutely hamming it up here.
Oh yeah, he's having a blast in this role.
Tim Roth, I like Tim Roth as an actor. Like I said, he's hamming it up.
He's like, I'm a different person. They said I was going to be Captain America. They're going to super serum me. And I'm a better person now. I wrote haiku letters to the people that were my victims.
Yeah, and actually, and we're going to get to more about that in a second.
So that's how we know that I've transformed and I'm so much better.
Like I said, Tim Roth is playing it right up to the hilt. Like I said, absolutely having a ball here, hamming it up. The only problem is, does Ham keep that long under hot lights?
Yes.
Okay.
So yeah, represent me or else, right? Let's talk about the elephant in the room.
Okay, you tried to kill Bruce Banner.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, he's okay with it, and I don't care.
He's okay. Okay. Well.
That's part of it.
All right. So anyway. Hey, we've got 56 people watching in the chat. Thank you for spending your Friday with us.
Thank you. I got a cough again.
And please like and subscribe.
Yeah, I'm still a little bit under the weather, and the more I talk, the more it just kind of sits right in the back of my throat. So.
All right. So anyway,
I'm sorry.
So like I said, Tim Roth doing a great job here.
Like this is part of the show's fine.
And I like this part of the show. I like the interaction. I like the banter between the two of them.
Yeah, you went on a rampage in Harlem. Well, Harlem had it coming though.
Harlem seen better days. I'm sorry.
Harlem's probably had it coming, doesn't it? They pumped me full of super serum. It wasn't my fault.
Yeah.
So this makes you remember, that movie that I didn't remember.
That's actually the premise. It was built off. They were trying to recreate the super soldier serum of Captain America. That's how.
I was sent on a mission to take out a threat. So it's not my fault. I'm a better person now.
Thank you for the read.
Yeah, I was gonna be Captain Bloody America or something. Why would he be Captain America though with that accent?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Thank you very much.
I keep muting it, and he keeps like if I mute.
Oh, I'm sorry because I don't see you muted.
Well, I click it.
I think you're going to here though. I think you're going to the other screen.
Well, that's the wrong computer.
Okay. Well, anyway.
So he keeps talking when I'm muting.
Mr. Long, how you doing? Good afternoon.
So yeah, the parole board's gonna need to know you feel bad. I do. See, I wrote haikus. Look at all of them. They're all here.
Okay, but oh boy. Okay, but this is kind of...
That's kind of silly.
It is silly.
That's a little silly.
This is Jessica Gao. This is Jessica Gao here. She probably wrote this.
My tiny ears here.
So...
So yeah, I don't want to hear it. If I need your attorney. Here's my advice for you.
Yeah, here's my advice. Just be honest. Speak from the heart. Try to,
Instead of trying to gauge what you think they want to hear.
All right. Yeah, I'll think about it.
Will you be my attorney? Sure, maybe. I don't know.
So, okay. So, LA. So, that's
this is her apartment, by the way. I don't want to freaking hear how oppressed.
Well, we don't.
I do not want to hear how oppressed these
is it
women
a house
think they
or is it an
are.
apartment?
Well, it's clearly an apartment because you can see 1, 2, 3, 4. You got 201, 202.
Okay.
Or 207. I don't know.
Okay. Well, anyway, she's paying a lot for this. She's paying.
Yeah, she's on the upstairs, so she's probably paying a lot of money.
And
It's
palm
probably
tree
at
front.
least a $3,000 or $4,000 a month.
She's probably got all the coconuts she could ever want.
Yeah. Coconuts don't come out of palm trees, though.
They don't?
Not the... Well, they're different kinds of palm
okay.
trees.
Well, anyway.
Yeah.
I thought it sounded cool. I was right. It's a freaking mansion.
So she calls Bruce.
Hey, Bruce. How you doing?
Hey, Bruce, can I represent this guy? I got a conflict of interest.
And so he can't get a word in edgewise.
Yeah. Which is kind of cute.
And I couldn't do that without talking to you first. Okay. I mean, it doesn't seem like you hold a grudge.
Yeah, she just basically this is a very nice little scene too. I like this too because he's clearly onto her. He picks up that she's already decided to take the case. She just wants to kind of lay it out for him.
Permission.
Yeah, she wants to say, "I've taken the case, and please be cool with it."
Yeah.
Instead of like, I need to ask you.
Talked about that before, and you're always saying that everybody deserves a second.
So I kind of like this.
And I'm not falling for an act here, but Blonsky did seem to have really good arguments.
You just want to take the job because you don't want to not lose your apartment.
You want to take the job. You want to justify it to me, and you want my permission.
He was so compelling and comfortable with it.
I think he would need a special phone. Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're calling to tell me you're taking the job.
You're taking the job.
I'm calling you to tell you I'm taking the job. Yes.
That's great, Jen. You should.
See, this is the type of stuff I like. I like the little interactions. I like the rest of the show is actually pretty decent on this episode with like the lawyer stuff.
But
it's just so heavy-handed social commentary. But the fun part is like she doesn't even I think they don't even realize that she's questioning or not if she's a diversity hire or not.
With the bad, like I said, the parts that are good, but the bad parts
are really eye-rolling, annoying,
really bad. That's the part. And they just drag everything else down.
Actually, Blonsky wrote me a really nice letter a while back and a really heartfelt haiku.
The haikus. So the haiku. He liked the haiku.
She looks like she's 50. Oh my god.
Yeah, she does look pretty old.
Behind us. That fight was so many years ago. I'm a completely different person now.
Literally. So this is how they wrap up the recasting.
Yeah,
that's the cute little nod to it. That's
nod.
Okay. I don't mind that.
For all you fan theorists know, the original Bruce Banner did not go into witness protection. And
he's a completely different person now, literally. Haha.
So you're sure you're okay with it, really?
Yeah, I'm okay with it. Sounds like you're okay with it too. It's a big step into the world, cuz.
So now you're going to be a real life lawyer lady. Instead of just play one on TV, you're going to be the realest lawyerist, the bestest She-Hulk diversity hire lawyer that you're ever going to be.
Disney does age people, yeah.
Yeah, Mark Ruffalo's a piece of crap.
It's not easy going public. What'd they end up naming you anyway?
She-Hulk? Don't even.
That's okay. I like the reactions. I like the that's what you do if you didn't have. But the rest of it, like when she's talking to Bruce, it's better than when she's talking to her friends.
Yeah.
Because when she's talking to her friends, it turns into Ghostbusters 2016. So when she's talking to Bruce, it's like She-Hulk.
There's
it's kind of cringe.
There's a couple authentic authentic moments here.
Yeah, like I like the interactions that they have together a lot.
I love that. That's got a nice ring to it. She-Hulk, attorney at law.
She-Hulk, diversity hire.
He said
the title. Where's the ding? I don't have a ding. Do I have a ding? I think I do. No, that's the... Shut up. He said the title. Okay, stop dinging. Shut up. There's a lot of strings attached. I'm the diversity hire. I have to be the Hulk all the time, and I don't like it.
Yeah, probably not for a minute.
Oh yeah, I'm kind of busy. I'm in space. Bye.
I'm on that Sakaran ship.
Yeah. Where's he going off to? So they're saying that's setting up Hulk.
Secret Wars.
Hulk
or whatever,
World War Hulk
or something. something that they're not telling us about, but they're
hinting to.
They're hinting to it. But yeah.
Okay. Phone call over, I guess.
Yeah, that's one of those things. Have you noticed in these shows they never actually hang up? They just stop talking.
Yeah.
They would say goodbye. I'm leaving now. They just hang up.
Hey, boss. How you doing?
There you are. I'm here. Personal complications have been resolved. I'm going to take the case.
You might want to take a look at the news right now.
Oh, but by the way, she's like, I got the perfect case lined up. Everything's awesome. Everything's groovy. I'm going to take the case.
We're going to win it. It's a slam dunk. Yes.
Yeah, except for the news.
Have a good evening, sir.
So wait for it. Except for the news. Their cousins making no giggity music. Well, that was the wrong one. Where is it? Oh no.
Ugh.
There.
They're cousins, identical cousins, and you'll find. So here's the news.
Participating in what appears to be an underground fight club.
Hey, you don't talk about Fight Club. That's what happened to the last Hulk. He talked about Fight Club and he got recast.
Mm-hmm.
After having
literally
escaped from prison.
Oh, that sucks.
Okay, so
and then we end.
22 minutes.
22 minutes.
53
and we got 10
seconds.
minutes of credits at the end. Now the credit scenes are okay because you see like all this little stuff at the end. So yeah, the credits are okay because like they fill in so much of the story that we don't see.
Well, they said the end credit scenes are really outtakes.
Yeah. You know, like they want her to help clean up the house at her parents' house.
Can you be a doll and pick up the fridge? So there's Chad or whatever.
He's eating the pie.
I want some pie.
She's taking a selfie there. She's posing for that guy. She's like, hi, I'm famous. I don't want to be famous. Like, don't look at me. Did you guys totally see my big giant She-Hulk butt? All right, so we got a closing scene, right? Chad. Oh, God.
Dude, I don't know what I'm doing down here.
She's lifting up the car.
He's changing the tire. He doesn't know what I'm doing down here. I'm like, really? Righty tighty, lefty loosey?
Oh, Chad.
I've turned it left, I've turned it right. Look, counterclockwise. Just turn the wheel, dude. I don't know what doing. Drop it down. Good.
Do not touch these wires again.
No.
Like, this is kind of cute. Some of the family interactions. I just want to watch this now. I don't mind it. Like, if I'm enjoying it, I don't have anything negative to say, and I don't have any like ripping into new oneisms. He's eating that pie, and that pie looks delicious. He's just eating the whole pie out of the tin.
There you go. Yeah, watch out for the lamp. Yeah, good. Come on up. Come on. There you go.
So her dad clearly is okay. Conflict with the series. If it can stop with politics, it maybe go to yeah. That's the worst part about it is when it goes into
oh my God!
And I have student loans, and I'm a woman, and men suck.
I'm a woman, and men, you're the only reason why you got this job because who are your connections, and
But yeah, this is a really, really short episode. Extraordinarily, like there's post-credit scenes or mid-credit scenes, but yeah, it's.
But like I said, the bad parts are just really, 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 really bad. Yeah. That's the biggest problem here.
Why am I up here twice?
I don't know. You're judging yourself.
I'm judging myself.
So the bad parts are extraordinarily bad. The good parts are decent.
Right.
It's not a total loss. But you know what? But it
needed a second pass. It needed Kevin Feige to watch it and say, you know what? We're gonna have a very male audience. We don't need her to be a bitch towards everybody. We don't need her taking shots at Captain America. We don't need her taking shots at Batman and Spider-Man.
You do realize Captain America is very popular, don't you? I mean, that's the thing.
Yeah.
I mean, I would have said to them, you know, there are countries that hate the United States of America. And they go see a movie where the main character literally wears its flag as his costume. So you might want to rethink that. These women, they prefer complaining. They prefer abuse.
I think it makes them feel better. It just makes them feel better.
Well, it absolves them of any personal responsibility. Oh yeah, it's not my fault I got fired. It's not my fault, you know. It's just it's the patriarchy's fault. Oh look, it's a bunch of white dudes sitting around a desk laughing. Oh, I have to struggle. Like yeah, well, these like I said, these bozos, they I'm pretty sure they didn't get where they are.
I don't know. They might have. They might have.
Like I said, I'm pretty sure all of them are riding on daddy's money.
Probably.
But there does come a time where you actually have to do the work.
Yeah.
Oh my god! It's not. Oh look, it's
and that's the thing. They could make her. They can make a female lead strong without resorting to crapping on male characters.
Yeah, but it's
yes.
Yeah, but it then,
she doesn't have to crap on the male characters to be insecure about her superpowers, to not know if she's there hired for her She-Hulkism or her skills as a lawyer, right? But again, like, they would never hire her if she didn't have years of lawyering. So
years of lawyering?
School, lawyer school.
Yeah, it's lawyer school.
I don't know. I'll never go.
She didn't have legal experience. They wouldn't have, like I said, they wouldn't have hired her.
No,
she wasn't good at what she does. She would never have been a deputy DA. And that's not a job they're just handing out. That's not like going to get a driver's license. That's like jury duty. You got to know your stuff to be a deputy DA. There's a long list of people in a lot of places, in Los Angeles especially, of candidates. District attorney in Los Angeles. You know what a big deal that is?
I don't think they do.
No, I don't think they do. I don't think Dana Schwartz does.
No.
I don't think Dana Schwartz... It's this Dana Schwartz...
I think they just say things and
She's the DA. She was the deputy DA.
Yeah. I think they just say things thinking it sounds impressive and they don't actually understand what it means.
Copy and paste from Ally McBeal. Yeah. Single female lawyer, having lots of sex, This is all about... Whenever it seems like they run out of ideas, they lean back on, it's so hard to be a woman. Technically, he wears the Puerto Rican flag. It's Captain Puerto Rico.
He does.
Yeah, he does. Who cares? Yeah.
He totally does.
Like I said, whenever they run out of ideas, they lean heavily back on it's so hard to be a woman. I'm so oppressed. Everything sucks because I'm a woman. My vohuha is the reason why people hate me. Because I'm No. They admitted they cannot write legal drama. They can't write. Yeah, they cannot write quality characters.
They even said we can't write law stuff. It's like you have a lawyer show and you can't write law stuff.
It's very lazy. And there are people you can hire that will tell you what goes on in a courtroom scene, but they don't want to hire them. I don't think there are any technical advisors. They're called technical advisors.
No, I don't think they have any.
Disney has lawyers. They have lawyers on their payroll. You can't ask somebody from the legal department. I need some. We need to write a courtroom scene. I need your advice here. I need you to look at this. How accurate is this?
See, and I know why they made her this way. They're trying to make her as realistic of a person as possible.
Yeah, but she comes across as completely unlikable.
Women are unlikable, though. I think maybe they did a perfect job. Maybe they're realizing, hey, women are unlikable bitches.
Well, this is written for women who hate other women.
Yeah. Yeah, so, I mean, you're making her exactly the unlikable B word that, Yeah, they're making her exactly the unlikable B word that I think nobody wanted to see.
Haha, yeah, utilize some in-house expertise, yeah. Speaking of Ally McBeal, I might give ABC sequel a try, regardless now. Single female lawyer.
I never saw Ally McBeal, so... Because I never wanted to watch it.
It's like low-budget World War II movies. The soldiers are wearing Civil War battle badges and medals on their chest because they didn't care what props they could find. Yeah.
Yeah, but they have Disney budget, though. That's the problem. They have a Disney budget.
This is done on a Disney budget. I mean...
They should be better. Like that's kind of my whole problem is this should be better... But, I mean, it's better than WandaVision, because at least I'm not worried about her imaginary kids.
Oh, my. And that a-hole who did WandaVision is going to be doing the Fantastic Four movie. Well, he's in talks. Hopefully those will fall apart. Oh, he already knows how to write family. What family did she have? A dead robot husband and 2 imaginary kids?
Yeah, and I am so to the point with imaginary kids that I don't ever want to hear about them ever again.
I could write a book on their automotive mistakes, yeah. I mean, really, seriously. I hate to think what people like Dana Schwartz think about her own family. I hate to think what she thinks about herself.
Well, these women do clearly hate themselves. I mean, they're told that they're oppressed and privileged at the same. See, this is the weird, fascinating part about today. Is like you're told that you're oppressed and you're privileged all at the same time. So you have this internal struggle and conflict of, okay, well, do we represent underrepresented people and get yelled at for being an ally, or are we oppressed and do we play the victim card? And yeah.
There was a guy named Rick Reynolds. He said one time, ladies, at some point you got to realize it's 50% your fault. And I think that this is written.
I wonder if they do. Do you think they do?
No, because according to Dana Schwartz, Jessica Gowd, whoever else wrote this, it's not any of their faults.
Because I'm like it's almost self-aware at how unlikable she is. It's like they're making her unlikable on purpose.
Deliberately making her unlikable?
Yeah, maybe.
To show some kind of...
to kind of give her a real human connection, because a lot of women are just unlikable, sorry.
Oh, shit.
Would you quit touching stuff?
I leaned on that, I'm sorry.
Yeah, now I can't fix it. Well, what did you hit?
I hit one of these buttons here.
There, well, quit it. Quit it.
But
don't touch my keyboard. You keep messing stuff up.
The only way it works, that if you make her unlikable from the beginning, is if there is some sort of character growth by the end.
Well, I mean, she does save the people. She does say, you know what, I got punished for doing the right thing, but I can't just let these people. So, like that I can see. Okay, so they do set her up as, I don't want to have the pressure of being a superhero, but I don't want to, let people suffer. I do want to help people. I mean, that's part of why she's a lawyer in the first place, because she wants to help people, but I would assume.
I'm using very sad in the show because it's copying comic field. A-list talent does A characters in comics. Lesser talent writes and draws minor ones. Yeah. Rob, did you catch how the women in Hidden Figures were cop stopped in 1962 by 1964? No, actually, I did not. I haven't seen Hidden Figures. It looks interesting, though. Well, Marty McFly in Back to the Future, he plays a Gibson 345, which in 1955, and that guitar wasn't made until 1958. So
they made her unlikable because they knew it would fail anyway. So they pursue the negativity for the excuse. Maybe. I think a lot of it, they put all the anti-male stuff just for the hate clicks for advertising and marketing. So I think a lot of people are just feeding right into that because there's a lot more to the show than just anti-male. But at the same time,
it's not even. It's just like, yeah.
What? I'm making faces so you can elaborate.
Okay, well, it's not even so. Now I lost my train of thought. But the whole problem is that you get to a point you lose the audience, even if you do have a valid point, even if you are trying, even what you say is true. If you come across as just a jerk about it, you're gonna lose the audience.
It's the Frost grant.
It's a Frost grant. Yeah, okay, she may have been right, but you know what? As soon as she starts, all you hear is like Charlie Brown.
You tune out of it, yeah.
Yeah, you tune out of it. That's all you hear.
Like they could have just done none of the male bashing stuff, and the show would have been a 10 out of 10 hit, or at least a 9 out of 10.
It would have been better.
It would have been like an 8 out of 10 hit. But no, they had to go this old, and it's so out of date too. This Ghostbusters 2016 mentality of women versus men is like, it gets tiresome, you know? It gets really, really tiresome. And it doesn't help that some men act exactly in the way that makes women think of them this way in retaliation to it. So it's like, it's a stupid cycle, I think. Yeah, we're past that point.
Yeah, like I said, you're gonna lose the audience.
Here, take over for a second.
I don't think you want me to jump in the hot seat?
Yeah.
Okay, now I can actually read the chat.
Oh,
So yeah, but like I said, the whole idea is, like I said, if you lose the audience, because this is losing the audience. You are losing the audience here. Every time you go on this, like, oh well, because of men, because look at this. Regardless of what you have to say, it comes across as lecturing. Nobody wants to be lectured, especially from their entertainment. Now, you can have a point, you can do social commentary, but as soon as you start lecturing or preaching, there's the old saying, I go to church to be preached to.
This bitch got $200,000 given to her for student loans.
Who?
This bitch got $200,000 given to her for student loans.
Yeah, so I mean,
just to be a lawyer. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? Some people couldn't get a student loan because of their income.
I never got a student loan.
Yeah, your parents probably made too much.
Yeah, I never got a student loan, and I was sitting in a student loan officer's office, and he said, "Oh yeah, this is great news. This is great news. 400 people are getting these letters, and 300 people aren't coming back. That's going to open up a lot of course sections for people." I said, "No, that's bad news because you're supposed to be getting these people money, and you're not doing your job." And
yeah, talk about the student debt shit.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
And like I said, the whole thing is it's not so much a problem with the government for giving loans. Okay, now it's the problem with that. These loans became guaranteed money, and because they became guaranteed money, colleges, for-profit colleges, private colleges started jacking up their rates because it's like, oh, well, we're getting guaranteed money, we might as well get as much as we want. And then they started building economics departments and theater departments.
I think it's funny that the professional students are only getting $10,000 forgiven though. That's what's funny to me. So I'm not upset that people are getting anything forgiven because the people like the people like her, it's not even gonna make a dent. She's still gonna be on the hook for most of it.
Now I'm from the town where Yale University is.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now you know what? Yale University is one of the most expensive universities in America. We talk about so a lot of people take out a lot of money. A lot of people actually come from old money to go to Yale. But you know what? You know what they say? The reason why they charge so much is we have to remain competitive.
Exclusive.
Yes, they have to remain exclusive. We have to remain competitive. And I always say, with who? I mean, who out there sees like Yale? Oh, geez, I don't know about this place. I'm not sure if it's any good or not. I better look into it. With who? Who the F are you remaining competitive? The only place...
I think that's even worse because all I know is that you're coming out of there not knowing what fucking gender you are.
And you got to see these people. It's in the middle of a downtown area, and you pay 60, 70 grand a year for people who don't even know how to cross the street. Cross on the green, not in between people. I used to have fun revving my engine at that to make them jump.
Drive around, jump, kill lots of children tonight.
Drive around, jump, kill lots of children tonight.
I got you hooked on Vinny and the Stardusters. Man.
Oh yeah, well they're good for a laugh. But anyway, we digress. But like I said, Dana Schwartz probably is probably of this mindset. In that, like I said, she comes from an academic family. And she comes from a wealthy family.
They all did.
She went to Brown. She went to Brown. She is from a very privileged background. I mean, you got to have money to go to Brown, or you have to have access to money. They're not letting me in the Brown. In U.S. costs 10 grand, barely makes a dent anyway. It's signaling, but for taxpayer, it's still hundreds of millions you should be paying. Well, okay, but listen, we have a whole other discussion about that. But I often said that it costs and studies have shown this. It costs 68.
Well, everything they're doing is costing us money.
$68 billion on the interest alone for bad student loans that the taxpayers are picking up.
They could just give us $68 billion and have all of us go to college for that.
Exactly. It would cost less to send everybody to college for free. So we got our priorities, but this is another discussion for another podcast. But like we said, Dana Schwartz and who are Jessica Gao and all these other, they come. I want to know, what oppression did you face? I really do. I really would ask her, what oppression did you face? Well, I'm a woman. Doesn't count. No.
Doesn't count anymore. You
Doesn't
get
count.
preferential treatment.
Doesn't count. You're from a wealthy family. There's a lot fewer obstacles for you than there are for you or from anybody else. What oppression did you face? What opportunities have you personally lost by being a woman? I really want to know the answer to that question, because that is what I'm seeing here. This is all grievance. This is all grievance.
Give me one. I'll do one for poor people. You know, poor people have it worse than anybody, no matter what color or what fucking gender they are, because you're not going to have any advantages. And if you're a poor white male, you're even worse off.
Dana Schwartz worked for Jared Kushner. She worked for Jared Kushner. The President of the United States is President Donald Trump's son-in-law.
Kanye?
We couldn't get that lucky.
Kanye's president in my universe.
She worked for, like I said, she worked for Jared freaking Kushner, one of the wealthiest, one from the family of one of the wealthiest real estate people in New York. So don't tell me about being oppressed. You've never known oppression. You went to Brown. You're from Highland Park, Illinois, a very wealthy suburb of Chicago.
That's probably all those fucking $5 million houses up on the river.
That's from the John Hughes movies.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's the fucking rich part.
Yeah.
That's the goddamn rich part of Chicago.
Because I'm not, listen, all I'm seeing is just, like I said, this is just grievance. I'm seeing grievance here. Grievance left and right. Oh, this is so unfair. Am I being hired because I'm a woman or because I'm She-Hulk? Oh, I did the right thing, but I got fired anyway. Oh,
Thank you for subscribing.
Thank you, Crimson, for subscribing.
Yeah, Packard Excellence. I ran my credit the other day. I ran mine the other day. And that's after getting fucked over by my apartment. That's after getting fucked over by my apartment.
My credit's, I think, 3. Not
you have good credit, you just don't have an income.
Not 303. But anyway. Yeah. I was one of the first ones they checked. So, but like I said, all I'm seeing, like I said, I want to know, is this all because Dana didn't get a pony as a child?
Yes.
Rob got a big brain on his shoulders. Everyone hear this man. Like I said, I'm seeing grievance. This is all grievance. All I'm seeing here.
This is wealth privilege who think they have it so bad.
Yes, I'm seeing grievance and I'm seeing privilege on display. Because I don't know who else wrote this, but I guarantee you they're not flipping burgers. Okay? And for as much as people, people talk about, oh, man, white men, straight white men. I can point to like straight white men who were actually at a disadvantage. Like Stephen Colbert, regardless of what you think of him, Stephen Colbert was one of 13 kids, lost his father at a young age, was poor. Okay, he went to Chicago. He did Second City.
Right cult, though.
He went to Second City. He actually worked in Second. He actually went to Second City, but still, he grew up in a poor family.
Yeah, I will never have the opportunity Stephen Colbert has. Okay, I grew up even poorer and.
Well, but so one of 13 children, single from a single parent, and like I said, struggled as a writer for years. Finally got is a comedy writer because he went to Second City. He had the pedigree. But there are people who have it. I guarantee you, there are people who have it a hell of a lot worse than Dana Schwartz.
Yeah, me.
And Jessica Gao.
These bitches had never had to get up at 4 in the fucking morning to get at work at 6, or 5 in the morning. They never had to roll in and get an 11-cent raise just to make $700 goddamn dollars a month, okay? They've never had to deal with any of that. They've never had to struggle. They've never had to do without cars and cell phones because they can only afford rent and food.
If in LA, if you're a woman in the workforce, you are golden. You know what? I want them to go down to Compton. Go to Watts. Okay? You think you're so oppressed? Go to East LA. Go to City Terrace in LA. Okay? Go to Soto Street in LA, okay? You want to see people that have it worse than you? They're out there. You go to Harlem. Go to Hell's Kitchen. Go down to 59th. Okay? Go to 120. Go to 125th Street in the Bronx. Okay? You know,
that doesn't count though. If you get some of these women who can't even fucking speak, and trash McDonald's because they got jump over the counter because they got the fries wrong.
Well, I'm saying though, you have it so rough. There's people that have a whole hell of a lot rougher than you. Okay, there are people who have a whole hell of a lot rougher than you. There are people in this that are gonna wake up poor. They're gonna grow up poor. They're gonna die poor. Okay, so I don't want to hear one mother effing word out of Dana Schwartz, out of Jessica Gao, out of anybody, out of Victoria Alonso, and how oppressed you are.
I'll never get to work at Marvel. I'll never work at.
I'm not gonna work at Marvel.
I will never get there, and I'm a woman.
I probably have the best chance of anybody working at Marvel. I'm never gonna work at Marvel.
I have a better chance at you, and I'm a woman, and I'm never gonna be working at Marvel or Disney.
Hardship is so much more about economic class more than it is about your skin color.
Yeah.
I got vandalized for complaining about She-Hulk by some feminist who looks like a 45-year-old wow meme. but the whole thing about let me ask you, do you think this is going to get better? Because I doubt it. I sincerely doubt it. We're 2 episodes in and it's gotten worse.
Well, every time you got like a really, really good part, they ruin it with having a really, really bad part. So if they got rid of the damn social commentary, it would be fine.
It's the bad parts are so incredibly bad.
Yeah.
That is my issue here. I mean, a lot of it is just failing at writing 101. I've been part of creative writing courses that have written better crap than this. I've thrown out better stuff than the bad stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, but that's what Marvel wants. That's what Marvel wants now. They don't necessarily want writers. They want
people who can fill in the blanks.
Well, not so much fill in the blanks. They want prestige writers. They want prestige writers, and those people, the Ta-Nehisi Coates. They want, those guys. The Kibblesmiths. The Dana Schwartzes. They want the people that are. They don't. Pardon. See, here's the thing. Steve Ditko, Jack Kirby, Stan Lee, Roy Thomas, all those guys. They didn't do anything else. They wrote comic books. Denny O'Neil wrote comic books. Frank Miller wrote comic books. Now, there's no money in it now, though. That's the big problem. And everybody does it as a stepping stone. The whole idea, writers don't understand what really goes on in the world that is outside of Twitter. And that's the whole thing. I'm like, that's a great point, Techie Mantis, in that Twitter has become the real world for them. Twitter, if you can convey your oppression on Twitter, that is currency. Is Mecca okay? Sounds like she needs a Heimlich. We've both been sick. I had a bout with bronchitis, and I'm tempted to still keep taking the cough medicine they gave me, because I haven't slept that well in years. So much for women having an opinion. I told them, I am woman, you dumbass, and he banned me. Well, but that's the other thing. They don't want to hear women challenge that. Other women challenge that opinion. And like I said, and you discount what I'm saying as a man. That's fine. You don't have to listen to me. Fernandez, welcome to Tier 2. Thank you for becoming a sponsor. If you're trying to tell me Twitter, but it's not so much that Twitter's currency, it's validation. Twitter is, would you agree with that? Twitter's validation for a lot of people.
These women, and thank you so much for being here too. These women, they only want their little cult opinions. These ladies, they want to be validated on Twitter for saying the right thing. This is why people like Dana Schwartz, she was just saying and repeating back a 10-year-old opinion about South Park.
Oh my God.
Yeah, you remember that one? I had to correct her on that.
Oh yeah. Oh, I remember that one.
They want what they're told in college to be real, and they get out into the real world, and it's not the case.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I think a lot of this is.
They get hyphen tweets. It's an endorphin rush. Dead right about local news. But though, again, it's not. It's the validation that they get from Twitter. They crave the validation, and I'm curious. Did
and this isn't even that bad of a show if they just get rid of the social commentary.
I mean, like I said, because there are parts that are good, there are parts that I like, but the bad parts are just really screamingly bad.
It's like, do you think the average person who's drowning in student debt wants to hear how bad a lawyer has it who can be a She-Hulk? You know?
Listen,
really.
There's a famous quote from Shakespeare, "Kill all the lawyers."
Mm.
I mean, I think that was from Richard III or King Lear or whatever. But there's a reason why people hate lawyers, and you're seeing no, seriously.
See a woman over there. I'm gonna talk to it.
But you're seeing why people hate lawyers.
Right.
Really, it's on display here, and I could go for a piece of fruit actually if you want to relinquish this. So I'm gonna head down to. I gotta have some fruit in the house.
We keep going. I gotta chew my other.
Yeah, but the whole thing about, again, lawyers are people. Lawyers can make yourself miserable, but I've never met a lawyer that I really liked. Mm-hmm. I really haven't, because usually they're all. It's Henry V, Henry VIII. Okay, well, I'm not that well versed in Shakespeare. I always say there's no better way to make an American lose interest in something than to put "from William Shakespeare" on the cover, on the title. But again, like I said, lawyer. How do you make? All right, listen. There's another way to do this. We can let's contrast the two lawyer shows for a second here.
Okay.
We have She-Hulk, Attorney at Law, and Daredevil. Daredevil.
I didn't see it, so.
Okay, well, I did.
I
freaking love Daredevil. Daredevil is my favorite superhero. I love Daredevil. Daredevil is, back when I was a kid, there was L.A. Law. I mean, it was all wacky lawyers. They were all like having affairs, and they were Alan Rachins was really good on that. Harry Hamlin was on that. They were having Laura Partridge. They were Susan Day. They had sexual dysfunction, and they were nudists, and they were all kinds of weird stuff going on. I'm like, actually, you're making lawyers interesting. How do you like that? But anyway.
Well, you think they would because they're all rich, so. Yeah.
So, but you contrast. I mean, Daredevil is the type of character. Daredevil, he has a handicap. He's blind, but he has the radar sense. But he uses that to. He has
blind lawyer man powers.
He goes to law school because his father said to him, "Study hard, Matt. Study hard. Study hard. Study hard." Study hard. And what does he do? Because he lost his sight, he wants to help people. And he does it in a very kind of like superhero way. He doesn't protect the world. He protects his own little corner of it.
Well, you want to bet the She-Hulk's gonna like explain to him how much harder she has as a She-Hulk than he does.
I guarantee it. I guarantee. Oh my God! You think because you're blind, you're special?
I literally turn into a Hulk. Like, okay,
I turn into a Hulk. Okay, I had to wear spandex, and I
saw all the time.
Oh yeah, and I saw my dad get murdered by the mob for not throwing a fight. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but did you get in a car wreck and almost get raped by 3 guys?
No, I got my face splashed with toxic waste, which took away my sight and burned my eyes out.
Yeah, but I didn't want to be a Hulk.
Well, tough shit, honey.
I never chose to be a Hulk. Like, oh my god.
No, and I had to watch a hitman murder my girlfriend in front of me.
Yeah, and I have had to be the woman in my whole entire life. That's another thing.
She's gonna save Hulk from the aliens, calling it now. Well,
Captain Marvel will.
Do you think I wanted to be a shield? Well, I didn't want to be blind. Yeah, exactly. I didn't want to be blind. And he went blind. Oh, you have it so hard, don't you? Don't you, Mr. Matt Murdock? What adversity did you ever suffer through? Well, I only lost my sight by getting hit in the face with toxic waste. There's being illegally transported through the city while saving an old man from being hit by a truck. Oh, well, you don't know what it's like to be a woman and be constantly catcalled. Well, I know what it's like to. have my love of my life murdered in front of me. Well, you just.
Well, at least you had a love. I have never been with anyone ever, and the one man I want died, an old man, and went back in time, and I only have his butt on my phone. So there.
Well, my girlfriend Heather Glenn committed suicide.
Well, yeah, because you're a man. You probably hate her.
Will she have a moment of humility? No, she won't. Matt Murdock's mother left his father, became a nun. He had his life completely destroyed by Kingpin.
The bowling movie?
By the big fat guy. Well, anyway.
John Goodman?
Close. But anyway. His life completely destroyed. His girlfriend, Karen Page, his secretary, was addicted to heroin. I mean, like I said,
I have never had time to have a man because I had to go to college.
So did he. He went to college and he was blind.
Yeah, but I was a woman.
Again, couldn't see. What part of this don't you understand?
Oh, yeah, well, at least they have braille things for you. As a woman, I had to go in, and sometimes I would get my period. Because that's coming. They're gonna be coming quick with the period. That's gonna be the next one. She-Hulk period.
Oh God.
Time.
Oh my. OMG. Oh, my flow is so much heavier when I'm in Hulk form. Between fighting crime and being a high-powered LA lawyer, some days my flow is just so heavy. Some days it's hard to be the best me I can be. That's why I reach for Hulk pens. We really don't know how to write a law show. Yeah, there you go. When I don't know how to do something, I ask somebody who might know. For God's sake. Well, at least you can see the people you love every day. You'd be like, can I? Does she have a green flow? She has an even flow. Heavy flow is vampire lesbian's favorite meal. Yeah, like I said.
Does that count as a meal if she's going down on Calliope? We still have to review that. I got sick.
Can I play that? Can I play that?
Which one? The vampire lesbian?
Yeah, can I play that?
If it's on here.
Yeah, you do that.
I don't know if it's
because I like that one.
I don't know. Is it on here? I don't think it's on here. I'd have to add it.
Because I like that one.
Oh, let me
Karen and Karen. That's actually a pretty good one. So yeah, but we're at a point, like I said, they don't even want to correct anybody.
Oops, excuse me.
They don't even want to correct. They don't even want to question. Like, well, are you sure this is what happens? Are you sure this is? You want me to get up?
No, I don't see it. I don't know where it is.
Okay, well.
I don't know. It's probably on the other. It's on the other computer.
Okay,
Sorry.
well, never mind. No, never mind.
I don't have it on here.
Yeah, like I said, if you if you haven't seen this thing yet, what is it called? First Kill? First Kiss?
God, yeah, we gotta review the last half of it because it's hilarious.
Oh my God, it is. Listen, we're not. I don't want to derail this too much with this First Kill thing. But if you haven't seen this thing on Netflix, it's canceled. There's not going to be season 2 if we can help it. Oh my God, it is so bad. It is so bad.
It's a cross between Buffy and Blade and Twilight.
It is Buffy, Blade, Twilight. It is every vampire monster cliche imaginable, and it is terrible. It is so
so bad they canceled it after a season.
The whole black vampire hunter family dresses like Blade. Then we call them the Blade family.
Mama Blade's nice though.
Mama Blade's okay. There are lesbian teenage vampires in high school. How do you not make a concept like that work? If I walked into someone's office at Netflix, all right, I got a show for you. Sit down. I'm going to knock your socks off. What do you got for me? Okay, Shlomo, what do you got? Hit me. Teenage lesbian vampires in high school. I'm listening. Okay, and they just run from there. I'm like, how can you not make that work? And they're interracial teenage lesbian vampires.
Well, they're not hot. So.
They're not hot. No, they're not hot. Do you think they would make one of them at least really hot?
Yeah, but the black girl looks so straight and uncomfortable. She does not want to be kissing on a girl.
Yeah, she's like,
ew. Yeah, she's like, ew.
I got the gay on me. She's like,
and then they finger each other on camera.
They do?
Yeah. They stick their hands in each other's underwear.
Yeah. Like.
I like that.
Yeah. Like, and we cast a lead who looks 14.
And she's 27.
And she's 20. Yeah, she's 27.
She'll be cute if she ever grows up.
No, she's gonna be
hot.
She's gonna be like that when she's gonna look like that when she's 48.
Yeah. She's gonna have wrinkles.
Yeah, she's gonna be like that.
Well, she's 27.
Like I said, she's 27, but she's gonna look like that when she's 48. Yeah, she's like like Natalie Portman. You can't take her seriously as anything because she's always gonna be like 4'1", like. And the Natalie Portman stans hate me. Okay, they absolutely hate me because I dared say that Natalie Portman was 4'11".
Natalie Portman has stans?
Yeah, Natalie Portman. Oh my God, I can't believe you're criticizing. You're attacking her for a second. No, I'm not attacking her. All right. She's she's 4'11". She's 5'3". Her official height is 5'3", which means she's
4'11".
4'11". Freaking Brie Larson is listed as 5'7". She's 5'10". Really? Oh yeah. Imagine like your agent says to you, yeah, hey kid, how tall are you? I'm 4'11". Nah, you'll never get parts of being 4'11". Yeah, 5'3". I don't think men care about height like women do because we're all That's a Tom Cruise is 5'4". Tom Cruise is 5'4". Humphrey Bogart had to stand on a box in the final scene of Casablanca to be the same height, to be taller than Ingrid Bergman. So yeah, really, really.
You're short too.
I'm short. I'm 5'7" on a good day. So really, do you think I'm a basketball player? I don't care how tall women are. Yeah, we're all the same height in bed. So anyway, this is bad. She-Hulk, like I said, the bad outweighs the good. You got anything more to say about this?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Okay, well, I'm gonna relinquish the chair.
All right,
so.
get
Okay. I gotta go.
Shulky. It's Shulky now. It's Shulky. You said you're gonna eat fruit. My voice is gone. It's from vaping. So I'm not contagious anymore. I've just been vaping. I didn't see that. One is the daughter of the vampire clan. Yeah, it's Romeo and Juliet and Buffy, the vampire slayer, Von Helsing. It's all the bad. Oh, it's horrible, but it's hilarious. So yeah, that's She-Hulk. She-Hulk's terrible too. Oh, She-Hulk's awful. Shulky. Bailey's in nearly 10. Well, thank you for being here. Yeah. Good night, everybody who's going to bed. I am probably gonna go and goof on the Star Trek convention some more tonight. I think that might be my plan. Oh, wrong one. That might be my plan. Yeah, apparently it's pretty darn dead. So if people happen to be out there who happen to still watch me, who happen to want to hear what I say, yeah, I'm still doing YouTube. Star Trek, man. Well, Star Trek isn't on right now, other than stupid Lower Decks, which I am not watching. You cannot make me. You can't make me. I mean, you could for, if the price is right. If the price is right, I might watch it, Like if somebody dropped 100 and said, you know what, let's riff Lower Decks live, I would probably do it. But, watch the theatrical trailer of The Legend of Malua. Well, if we watch trailers, we get claimed usually. It's a Pakistani movie. Do I need translations like Rob, you want to bring in the sitar? We'll do our Ms. Marvel impression. Let's keep your brains out. Before. Huh? Let's keep your brains out before watching Lower Decks. See, Lower Decks is just not good. Oh, I cannot. I just can't. And people are like, oh, you should check season 2, though. It's supposed to be better. Season 1 and 2 were written the exact same time. They just split them up so they'd have 2 seasons. Well, that's why I watch Vampire Diaries religiously. See, for stuff like that, like, I'm a girl, I can watch something cheeseball every now and then. Oh, Trek Yards, they're reviewing Lower Decks. Trek Yards is reviewing Lower Decks. Shout out to those guys. I guess what, they couldn't get in because I guess there's no international people at Star Trek Las Vegas this year. Right? Yeah, because they're not at the con this time. Because I met them a couple years ago at 2019 Star Trek Las Vegas. I haven't been going into Star Trek Las Vegas, though. I was just kind of going around it. So, but thank you guys so much for hanging out. My voice is going, and I probably need to figure out what... I got a Wednesday video coming either tonight or tomorrow morning, depending on when all the checks are done and balances. I might stream some more tonight. Maybe from Star Trek. If I do, it might be on even the other channel. I don't know if it'll be from the Star Trek stuff, because there's really nothing at Bally's, and there's not a lot of people there in Trek stuff. Like, we were gonna go to Spirit Halloween and look at their Trek stuff, because I have no cosplay anything. Like, I have a cloak, and that's about it. So, but thank you guys so much. Rob, what are you doing? You got a peach.
Shulky.
Streaming from Trek sounds fun. Well, I don't know what's going on, like because we can't get into the Trek convention.
Sean's back.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, so we can't really get into the Trek convention.
No, I mean, but
without paying for it.
Yeah, I'm not paying that much.
I don't want to pay that much for it either, just to walk around the thing. Plus, I mean, if we did, we'd go like really early and actually check out panels. But
the other thing too is like, we've been to the Trek convention, like we kind of know what goes on there.
Yeah. They're dropping fruit.
Yeah, well, it's not really that great a loss.
Yeah, it's just stuff to buy that I don't want.
It's a gigantic flea market, is what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's really between the panels. I mean it's a gigantic Star Trek oriented flea market.
Thought you were ending. We are wrapping. I just been blabbing, so we might go live from there tonight. I don't know.
Yeah, but it might be
fun.
Well,
the panels are okay if you're interested.
Well, it might be fun to run into people.
Yeah, I like talking to the people, but I don't.
Is Captain Foley?
No, they're live on their thing.
I mean, he's not.
No, they're not here because they're in Canada and.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
We ran into him last time.
Yeah, like it was neat meeting all the other YouTubers and stuff. But now it's like such a culture war thing, where if you don't like Lower Decks and Picard and Strange New Worlds, and I actually kind of been pretty easy on Strange New Worlds. I thought I've been giving it pretty fair and actually pretty uncharacteristically high scores. for new Trek. Yeah, you know, like unless you like know people there and stuff, it's so like the only people there have like Ritos shirts or disco. You know,
the only thing missing is the Doritos.
Doritos. Yeah. It's like all the gay these are the gays that are there every year, who hate everybody who's not part of the gay far left, diversity, trans community people. Those are the people who are at Star Trek this year, and I recognize some of them. I've been seeing them on Twitter, and I'm like, oh, you're here. I know all of these people from being mad at me at Twitter. So.
I don't, like I said, it's not a. The atmosphere is changed.
The atmosphere's changed. Yeah, there's not a lot of old time fans because a lot of the old time fans just don't want to put up with it. They don't want to put up with spending that kind of money to hear politics.
But yeah, but the thing is,
even if we agree with it,
and you're insulted for not liking the new stuff.
Yeah, they get mad at you for not liking the news. It's like there's a real divide. So I mean, like Sunday might be a better vibe if we go down and check it out Sunday.
There's divides among the cast.
Yeah, there's divides in the cast too, because you've got like the new cast and the old cast saying, well, hey, wait a minute, we were the first. I was the first Doctor with a plural marriage.
We did diversity before any of you guys did.
Yeah. So that's the thing with Star Trek is like. Ever since we kind of shone a light on what's been going on, it's just not the same vibe. Yeah. So, but anyway, thank you guys so much for hanging out. My voice is gone. I'm gonna rest up. So
everybody, thank you
for hitting the like button and supporting the channel. And
yes.
you're paying my rent. So thank you so much.
Everybody, now listen. Everybody, thank you for supporting the channel. Thank you for supporting the channel. Thank you for chatting. Thank you for interacting. Give a thumbs up. Give a like. We have channel memberships. We have super chats. You can say thanks if you missed a stream. Give till it hurts. Yeah, and thank you so much for all the likes and everything. I really, really appreciate it. That does help. And thank you so much for checking out that stupid short we did. Yeah. I really appreciate that one. I woke up and like, wow, 5,000 views. Holy crap. So thank you so much. I'm not used to that on shorts. So I appreciate we've got a few more recorded. We'll probably record a few more, especially if we go out this weekend. So yeah. Thank you so much. Bye. Bye, everyone. I can't talk. Bye.